Anyway, let's get started with the runs today, and let's see what we can do. Let's go. See if we can get that sub 3-hour run. Just need to cut 9 seconds. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully cut a lot more than that if it goes really well. But, you know, let's just take it a split at a time, because that tends to be the best way of doing things. But I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see what we can get out of it today. There definitely was some splits yesterday where there's a good amount of time to save. So, we just have to go and get it. It definitely wasn't like the run yesterday was some masterpiece of a run. There's totally time to work with. What's up, Uber? And thanks for good luck, everyone.
Jin,
And hey, Ionic.
You handle that well.
did you find any samurai to free your uncle?
Not yet, but I'm still searching.
I'm sure you'll find someone soon.
Hello, hello.
Taka can help you after we saved him. Hard to believe I might see him soon.
He's lucky to have you.
He might disagree.
That's what siblings are for.
What about you? Any brothers or sisters?
Lord Shimura is my only family.
What will you do when he's free?
Take a breath. Because then I'll know there's hope for our island.
You feel that strongly?
I've watched him win victory against impossible odds. And after your brother is free, what then?
Honestly, I haven't had time to think about it. You're riding well. How are your wounds?
Mostly healed. Your bandages did the trick.
You don't share.
It is nice being back running this game for a bit. Not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel a little burned out on Forbidden West runs.
My uncle taught me that
It's nice to have a little bit of a break with
goes
Ghost of Tsushima now.
like you master a horse or a blade.
I still plan on doing like some challenge runs and also the Platinum run. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about that.
There's a spot up ahead that overlooks the river.
Should give us a good view of the Mongol camp.
So those things will still happen, but a little bit of a break from the speedruns themselves of Forbidden West is nice.
Tough to get inside.
Because the grind was getting, as I'm sure if you were here watching it,
Was through that place together.
we're getting a little annoying with some of the terrible RNG we were getting, or I was
We need
getting.
to reach Taka without putting him in danger.
We'll find a safe approach.
Is this game ever going to
Scale
come
the
to
rocks on that
PC?
side.
If they're loose,
I'm
they
pretty
might
sure it
give
will.
way. Alert the guards.
And Sony seems to have like a 3-year.
The front wall there is still on.
Seems to take 3 years or thereabouts to release their game on PC.
We can
Or the biggest titles, so if that's true, then I would guess it's probably going to be on PC sometime next year,
He's been through a lot.
if I were to put my money on
The
it.
invasion.
But you took care of him.
But
Someone had to. He hated
given
us.
that Sony is definitely putting everything on PC now, just not day one,
I
obviously,
didn't
but
choose to be a samurai either.
I think there's absolutely zero doubt that this game will come to PC eventually,
Cold.
It's better than getting wiped out by the Mongols. We have to fight back.
which would be awesome because this game is great, and the more people that can play it, the better. I still don't understand the people that are against Sony releasing their games on PC. Those really hardcore PlayStation fanboys.
Stay ready, Jim.
Yes, Uncle. If it's still alive, can I take the shot?
Prove you can.
We got him.
Careful.
I still haven't seen anybody make a good argument for why you shouldn't
This arrow
release
should not
things
have
on
killed
PC.
Look, Uncle. There's a gash in his side. Not from an arrow.
I mean, to be fair, when it was just Horizon Zero Dawn coming to PC at the beginning, I was a little worried too, especially because the PC version was very rough at the beginning. But I thought Sony was gonna half-ass it with the game releases, but now that they have got a good amount of more games on PC and
We need to go. We'll talk when it's safe.
All of them,
Come on.
besides Horizon Zero Dawn, pretty much have had fairly stable
with the Straw
releases
Hat
on
Ronin?
PC. I'm not so worried anymore, I guess.
Cut ties with them after they started running low on us.
Lord Shimura's been captured, and I could use some extra swords to free him. Are you looking for work?
No, but the other straw hats.
Because obviously you don't want people to have like a negative perception of these games just because they have a bad PC launch.
This way.
Obviously you want people to try the games because
We're
the
looking
more
for my
people
brother,
playing it, the more money they make,
blacksmith named Taka.
and the more money there will be to make the eventual sequels.
You said they were moving this.
Also, I mean, like I said, these games are fantastic, so why wouldn't you want more people to play them? But unfortunately, it still seems that there are some people out there that tries to argue that it's a bad idea for Sony to release them on PC. I don't know. I will agree, I think it probably, from Sony's perspective, is not a good idea to do day one releases in their position, but releasing them like a year or two after seemed like a great strategy. And obviously in the perfect world they would be out on every platform day one, but obviously we don't live in a perfect world. Yeah, I would assume, especially with Spider-Man coming to PC in like what, 2 weeks now, I would assume that literally any game Sony makes going forward will eventually be on PC. But obviously it seems like it's gonna be at least 2 or 3 years before it comes out, unless they decide to speed up that process, but it doesn't seem to be any indication that that's gonna happen.
Who else made it out of Komoda?
No one knows.
Are there any others who
Because
can
obviously,
come back?
no matter how
Besides
good
us?
your game's
I don't know yet.
on a console,
Better find out
PC
quickly.
players will always be
We can't
PC
figure out
players,
Go by ourselves.
like the far majority of them. But there's just some people you're never gonna sell games to if you don't release on PC. And I think that's finally what Sony has started to realize.
Fight like drunk Tanuki.
Really good fight
They
there.
fought well enough at Komoda.
Even Tanuki can catch a tiger when it's sleeping. The moist trail picks up here. Come! The Mongols took Fort Nakayama. The patrol likely came from there.
That's close to the hot springs.
The town will be the next to fall.
Something happened here.
An ambush. Look around.
A Japanese quiver.
A gift to my greatest student.
Blood, but not much.
No one died.
Rice and millet. Left uneaten.
The attack was sudden. I fear the worst. The fort is nearby. I should have
But at
fought
least
it from around
with
the-
Horizon Zero Dawn,
didn't.
since I brought it up,
We lost enough there.
at least Sony went in and
Samurai failed.
also
Mongols
Guerrilla and
fought like
whoever worked on the game.
Wrong answer.
They did
Saw
go
with
in
my own
and
eyes.
fixed a lot of the
Virtue's
issues there
aim
were,
relies not
and
on
it
eyes,
runs pretty well on PC now.
Body, mind, and spirit.
They didn't just leave it out
Stop here.
like it was, which is good. It's clear that they do care about the reputation,
The one further down the road, on the left. Not bad.
and that Zero Dawn as the first game probably just had some issues
Like it was made for me.
that they seem to have solved now.
Take good
At
care.
least with
Let's go.
the PC games coming out now seem to be.
A bow like this would have helped at Komoda.
seems to be working well on day one.
is won by warriors, not weapons.
Feel free
haven't
to
seen the
correct me, but I'm
Mongols
pretty
fire
sure all the
weapons.
Sony games released on PC, besides Zero Dawn, have had great launches for the most
Hope your
part.
student is inside.
Like God of War, Days Gone.
We'll get a better look at the
I
defenses.
feel like I'm forgetting one. Probably forgetting one, but yeah, you know what I mean.
This spot is perfect.
I'll find a way in.
Survey the battlefield. What can we use to our advantage?
Hornet nests. One shot could stir them up.
The Mongols will face the sting of insects and arrows.
Those barrels could do some damage.
But it gives you a lot of confidence that they actually, you know,
An arrow
care
whose
about how the
headlights will kick
games
up
are
sparks.
on the PC and they want to keep the quality they have on console. Continue that to the PC versions.
Nachos.
They're skilled, but we are better. When the gates open,
They're opening the gates.
Alright, let's get a good fight here. Oh. I did clear it. I didn't see the objective update.
slain prisoners.
That was a really clean fight, let's go. Could have saved a lot more time there if I'd realized the objective had updated.
Personal quarters.
So I could restart from save earlier, but this was still very good.
Mongols freed her.
I think I lost probably 5 seconds to it, but should still be a goal because I haven't had a perfect fight here on PS5 yet.
A scroll. Archery.
That was
terms
a
with
pretty much
Mongolian
picture-perfect fight right
translations.
there.
Your name is mentioned.
She was teaching them.
I missed one shot on the barrel because the hitbox for that barrel around the corner is a little wonky. If I had hit that shot first try, it would have been even better.
These arrows are Japanese.
But very clean.
Tomoe's arrows.
You are sure?
I taught her to make the knock with deer horn. And that curve of the eagle feathers.
So the Mongols took her weapons.
The shots are tightly clustered. No Mongol shoots Japanese arrows with such skill.
Then they allowed her to use a bow.
Help me!
A survivor.
Help! Please! It's so cold.
We're looking for a woman. I've seen enough. Let's go. I should have killed her.
Sensei?
Tomoe won her freedom. She joined the Mongols.
Why would she do that? What happened?
I pushed her too hard.
Pushed her how? What are you hiding? Sensei! I demand an answer.
Nice. Good gold. Like I said, probably could have saved 5 more seconds of that if those things I mentioned had gone slightly better. But, you know, let's not complain. Let's move on to Massacre. What's up, chat? How are you doing today? You're welcome. Enjoy alert, and thanks for the good luck, man. Appreciate it. You're very, very hungover. Fair enough. Is it a rough night out? Something? Hopefully it was worth it.
Some kind of noise. Where?
You'll be able to hit me now. A little scary. We got through it. It's gonna be you tomorrow. Are you heading out as well? Or a night out?
Clan Adachi's estate.
Nice.
Lady Masako should be here.
Have fun.
Lady Masako! Warriors of Clan Adachi! Is anyone here? Kill him! Where's Lady Masako? Who were these men? Not Mongols. And not bandits.
Rough night
We need to
work,
find out
so
what happened here.
not really worth it. And gonna do it all over again in 2 hours. Fair enough then.
Someone forced their way in. Naginata.
Hope the second time around
These
it'll
were
be
the
worth
women
it.
of Clan Adachi. They fought to defend their family. They were trying to escape, past the children through the window. If anyone survived, they may have fled on horseback. Better check the stables. Empty stables. Someone took the horses. Horse tracks. Someone fled the estate. They left a trail. Archers were hunting the rider. The rider was skilled, knew how to confuse their aim. A fallen horse. This horse belonged to Clan Adachi. Dead for dead. I fought men at your estate.
They were waiting to finish what they started. The night my husband and sons rode to face the Mongols. The assassins came to our home. My sister took the children and fled. I stayed with my sons' wives to fight our attackers. We were outnumbered. And then I was the only one left.
That's how it ended for me at Komoda.
For me, it wasn't over. I buried them with the rest of our family. I tried to... Come. We ride for the Golden Temple.
Sorry you endured this alone.
I am not alone. The killers are alive.
They will pay for what they did.
Every moment the killers walk free brings me shame.
You can't blame yourself.
But it is my duty to punish them for it. You'll have to go in.
The Golden Temple.
Lord Sakai, it is an honor.
Are you Sogen?
I am.
I am Sak. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Gotta remember to roll
I
here.
need to find the armorer.
If you roll backwards during the first cutscene here, you skip the second cutscene.
Strengthen your armor, my lord.
Lady Masako sent me.
It suits you perfectly.
Guess I messed it up. Maybe I did it at the wrong time. Maybe I've forgotten exactly how you're supposed to do that, but oh well.
You got the armor.
It's fine.
It fits well.
We need to move.
You think Sogen is behind the
So
massacre?
I don't have a ghost stance, so
Just before the
we have to do the standoff
The little bastard was their scout.
when we get to it.
Prove his guilt.
No, but it earns my suspicion.
The ghost stance is slightly faster than a standoff, so
Agata at the beginning of autumn.
yeah.
When we first
Not
heard
guaranteed you have it here in the beginning.
My clan took precision, planning.
in a war to cover the treachery.
Fortunately, if you have a really good Ishikawa fight,
Is that monk?
There's Sogen.
you tend to not have a
Let's follow the wolf to his.
ghost stance because you only kill them with explosives then.
We can get down here.
You sent me to frighten the monk.
I knew he would panic, make a mistake. Now he's leading us to his plan.
Stay close. We can't be seen. I'm losing him. Hide.
Did he see us?
I don't think so. He's moving again.
Let's go. He's getting away.
Pretty nice. You have to move in a specific way there to make sure you can run all the way to the end here without choking.
Let's get closer.
Because obviously normally you're supposed to follow him the entire way, but doing it like that allows you to skip the final part of the trailing mission there. Which is nice, because it's not that interesting to trail people.
Those men.
Luckily it only happens here at the first two quests, I guess. Or these two quests, Masako and Asamo Bay.
This will make for a grand story.
At him! Let's see!
Sogen went inside the inn. Let's go.
Could have been cleaner. Not the best fight there. Whoa. A ladder, please.
There's nowhere to run, Sogen.
You destroyed Clan Other.
Find me when you're done.
Oh,
They've run out
didn't
of
mean
food.
to
Must have
look
been
at
here
that.
a while.
Gonna lose time because we have to wait for Masako anyway. Why is Twitch still so bad on phone? It's one of the biggest. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Amazon is just not giving Twitch
Find anything?
good enough funds. Or the focus is on something else. They probably deem the phone app to be acceptable.
Sort of.
Unfortunately. Not the best Masako there. Oh well. Could be time safe for next run. But yeah, I mean, we talked about it many times. Twitch has a lot of issues, but it is what it is, I guess. Also, one thing I've actually seen people discuss a little bit when it comes to Twitch is some people have suggested that Twitch seriously need to increase the bitrate that they allow streamers to stream in.
Some say they know every
That now that video games are obviously getting better and better looking and far more detailed and all that, that 6K bitrate is just not sufficient anymore to show the games properly. And as I think about it, I kind of agree. Obviously, it's going to be more expensive on the server side for Amazon if they increase the bitrate streamers can stream in. But yeah, I feel like 6,000 is starting to. I mean, it already is, but like 6,000 bitrate is starting to be stupid low. But yeah, I don't know if they'll change it. Probably not anytime soon. If but I guess Twitch also has the stats as to what quality the majority of their viewers watching. So they know how many actually watched in something that requires that high of a bitrate and whether or not that's worth it. But the argument I've seen streamers make is like maybe companies don't want to advertise too much on Twitch because, well, their games can't look as good as possible in 6K bitrate. Exactly, Seb. I totally agree. Totally agree. It does kind of suck that Twitch still has such a dominant market position compared to competitors like YouTube and I guess Facebook and TikTok. If only it was a bit closer, they would be forced to step up the game. At least apparently TikTok Live is apparently catching up to Twitch quite quickly in terms of viewership. But I don't think those live streams quite compare to what's on Twitch. And obviously YouTube is slowly creeping in, I guess, but YouTube has got their own issues they need to. Yeah. Wait, did it not give me a survivor kit there? Was I too far to the left? Oh.
The Kishi grasslands. Straw Hat mercenaries were seen in the area.
What was I saying? Yeah, YouTube also has a lot of things they need to sort out. YouTube has definitely done, like, made the platform, like, really good for the streamers themselves. But, in terms of, like, viewers, they're still lagging a lot of functionality. So they made the platform really good for the streamers themselves, but need to improve it for the viewers. You didn't even know TikTok Live is a thing? You probably only notice it if you use TikTok, I guess. I mean, I've only heard people talk about it. I don't use TikTok, so I wouldn't know, but... I'm not really a fan of TikTok. Granted, I've never used it, but some of the business practices are quite terrible for streamers, so therefore I don't like that. Or not streamers, but like people that make content. It's quite shit. compared to YouTube and Twitch, for example. So
You've been doing business with the
don't
enemy.
like supporting it.
Mongols drunk, and they let me keep my head.
Osek, you sure
Hey
you
DK,
want
how's it going?
anything for Taka?
How bad is the occupation in Azumo Bay?
A few people fought back. A few people fought back. A few people fought back. A few people fought. A few people fought back. 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 The ones left alive are
Yeah,
prisoners.
I think I'm also just not into short form content like that. I find myself more and more wanting to watch like longer content.
Get ready. They might search the car.
You said they don't do that.
Good, a lovely Saturday, nice.
Never seen them this far out here.
I totally get the appeal of like TikTok or YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. It's just I'm just not into it at all.
Hurry up!
Just a little farther.
What was all that screaming?
Doesn't matter. Keep it down.
Is that what Taka's
I prefer like stuff where I can put it on and it just plays for like 20 to 30 minutes or even longer. And just watch it.
We're getting close. Quiet.
What's that here?
I even find myself sometimes being quite disappointed when quite disappointed if I watch a YouTube video that's only 10 minutes when I feel like, oh, you could definitely have made that 20 minutes. Give me more info.
I can't believe this worked.
Give me more.
Oh no. Somebody must have pissed off the Mongols. They burned half the town. Once we're done,
I mean, I find myself able to watch videos about almost anything, really. As long as it's an interesting topic and you can tell the person that made the video,
Look, by the gate.
you know, is passionate about his subject.
Faster.
Anything at that point is pretty much,
Horses.
He might lead us to Taka.
excuse me, watchable to me. Very nice.
Taka's probably fine.
But it seems like with content in general, that I know short form content is very popular, but it also seems like long form content is also getting more and more popular. It's almost like the middle ground is dissipating. It's either like you make like 1 minute, you know, there's 1 minute short videos or clips or whatever you want to call them, or you are making something that's 30 minutes plus, almost. I mean, there's still a lot in the 10 to 20 minute mark, but it seems like it's skewing in like two directions, if you know what I mean. Either being short or like long form, or like at least 20 minutes plus stuff. At least from my perspective.
What is problem? Your blacksmith, Taka. His work is shoddy. I think he's sabotaging you.
I know it. Taka's here.
He is only blacksmith. Oh, I'm a blacksmith too, and I'll do much better work. I cannot feed two. I get rid of him. Be ready. Prove yourself.
That bastard. He'll kill Taka.
Here, you! Huh?
Market's full of Mongols.
We can't lose the slaver if he...
Probably could have restarted from save earlier there. Is it still active at this point? I mean, kinda. There's a few people, like, I think it's only me and Charlie and like 2 new runners that are somewhat active, so it's never been a big active community at all. It's always just been like
there's a gate nearby. Then that's
1 or 2 runners doing runs here and there. I still very much enjoy the runs, but yeah, I don't see it ever being like a
They'll kill us. We need to hide.
being something really popular.
You can climb those crates.
Where are we
landing.
going?
Kenji's waiting for us at a crossroads.
Kenji's with you?
I just don't think a run like this will be something that necessarily lend itself to be a really active and popular community. I know Legends is very, very active and fairly popular, but main game runs are not so much. Not too bad for straps, let's get running. That's true, I mean, obviously the more people we have, the more stuff will be fine, but I don't know. The game never really picked up as a speedrun, and I don't know if it ever really will. Maybe if, I don't know, maybe if when it comes out on PC, maybe it could see a second boost or something.
Grass and stay down.
Kenji! Taka! You made it!
Were you followed?
I'm honestly not so worried about it. As long as I enjoy running it, then that's fine with me,
You
I
have
guess.
to put some distance between us and Azamo Bay.
Not everything, to me, necessarily needs to be big active community.
We need to figure out where to
Would be
go
nice, but, you know,
There's a place up ahead where you can
not gonna prevent me from running it,
Everyone all right?
if I feel like it.
I could use a drink and some sleep. I can help with one of those.
Taka, you've been quiet.
First time in days, I haven't felt like I was about to die. My lord, I am grateful. But how do you know Kenji and my sister?
I owe Yuna my life.
We have something in common.
I'm not built for riding all night.
Komatsu is just over that ridge.
They have a...
Right, on to the Straw Hats. Done with the slow section.
The Kishi grasslands. Straw Hat mercenaries were seen in the area. Mongol convoy. Ambushed. Could be the Straw Hats doing. Attack started here, but there had to be more than one Mongol.
Right, let's get a good fight here. I don't have ghost stand, so we have to do the standoff again. Which is not a massive time loss, but it does lose a little bit of time.
Attackers.
We'll be fine.
Hold your ground.
I always do.
This is for Komoda Beach.
Kill them all!
These bastards won't give up.
Don't let them surround us!
Your form has improved.
Beautiful.
You managed to grow a beard.
Have you considered my offer?
Come on.
Really nice
When was the
fight
last
there.
time we saw
Let's
each
go.
other?
2 summers ago. Lord Nagao's tournament.
I looked for you after the tournament ended.
Straw Hats saw
Hey,
our
jerseys.
They needed
How's
a
it
new
going?
sword. Seemed like fun.
Why didn't you tell me you were at Komoda?
How you
We
doing?
were busy with the other samurai lords. I was sharing a drink with my men.
I could have used a drink before that battle.
Yeah, I'll bet.
All good? Nice.
Another wagon. Might have something we can salvage.
Empty. Samurai! Samurai!
Was this your wagon?
Thinking about buying Forbidden West? And what's
I
stopping
meant
you?
what I said before. Help free Lord Shimura.
I
He'll
mean,
grant you anything in his power.
what do you expect my answer is going to be? Obviously.
Declare the Straw Hats a samurai clan.
Money?
Make you their lord.
Ah, if money is the issue, then
Conquered by Mongols.
We will drive them out.
you might have to wait a
Your
bit
name will
until
appear in the Shogun's
you can
official
save up
records.
some money to buy it,
Really
or
believe that?
I believe
wait
it's
for
worth
sale?
fighting for.
I've always been a dreamer.
definitely worth
Can't have
playing,
been
but
easy keeping the
obviously
Straw
if
Hats
money is
together
an
after
issue,
Komoda
then
Beach.
you might
How did you
need
do
to
it?
have some other priorities.
Convince them nobody can save us but ourselves.
That is up to you
I
to
used to think
judge
so.
how
But
the
it's starting
situation
to
is, I
feel
guess.
like a lie.
How many men do you have?
We're down by half, but still enough
But,
to call ourselves a small army. Why?
I'll definitely
My
recommend
cousin
it.
said the Mongols stole his rice.
Really
and went
good
to
game.
Fort Ohira.
You think they're hoarding food there?
Possibly.
You have an idea?
You should definitely play Frozen Wilds first, though.
He's here! Ryuzo's back!
About time. I don't see any food.
Men, this is my old.
I would definitely tell you to play the Frozen Wilds before
Should have
Forbidden
thought
West.
about your idea before telling my men.
I wanted to give them hope.
Totally worth it.
That's my job.
I meant no disrespect.
It's fine. Through here, Jin. If you ride with the Straw Hats, you have to look the part. I've got a spare set of armor that should fit.
You'd better not have lice.
Never letting me forget that, are you? Spare armor's in the chest.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. Play the Frozen Wilds now, and then while you do that, save up money for Forbidden West. That's what I would do in your situation. Forbidden West will always be there for you to play. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Yuzo should be in
If
the
money is
cemetery.
tight, then worry about that first. That would be my recommendation.
Good. You're here. You ready to steal some food for us? My scout's back. Come on.
A lot of men inside, and a signal at the top of the tower.
If they call reinforcements from the bay, we'll be trapped. They'll cut us to pieces.
Find a place to watch.
Do I think Forbidden West launched at a bad time?
Attack.
They'll kill you.
If they
You're referring to Elden Ring?
avenge me and take their food.
Nah, I think people were stating how much Elden Ring mattered. Is that guy so slow?
Watch the tower for my signal.
If you say so.
I've seen a lot of people talk about it. Obviously, yeah, Elden Ring mattered a bit, but I feel like people are overstating how much it actually mattered. I think Breath of the Wild mattered more, but that was more because the Switch was coming out. As far as I'm aware, Forbidden West has sold pretty well. Not as well as Elden Ring, but, you know.
See me like the brazier.
Then again, I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's not like it sold terribly. But I understand it's sold really, really well. Definitely not underperformed in any way. I personally feel like the whole Elden Ring situation is a bit overstated.
Die, you ugly bastard!
Did you find anything?
Pretty good find there.
Let's get your men. Let's see what we're up against.
I had to use 2 gun eyes there, but I don't think that mattered.
We could steal one, but we'd have to cut through
But I'm not sure if Sony has actually released numbers, but from what I hear, the game sold pretty well.
I want my men far away from the enemy's line.
Obviously, yeah, Elden Ring sold amazingly, but again, like, I just don't really think it's mattered. Like I said, I think Breath of the Wild was a bigger deal, simply because that came along with the Switch at the same time, so that overshadowed it more. But back then, nobody knew what Horizon was, because, you know, Zero Dawn was like the first game. So obviously Zelda and the Switch was getting more attention than some, at the time, random new IP by Sony.
It was a competition. You fought just as hard.
More people were also talking about Mass Effect Andromeda than they were talking about Horizon. Because remember, Andromeda came out at the same time as well as Forbidden West. Oh, sorry, as Zero Dawn. Obviously, people didn't know how Andromeda was gonna turn out.
Take an oar.
But both Andromeda and Breath of the Wild took a lot of press away from Zero Dawn in the beginning. But Zero Dawn has sold really well over time, only by word of mouth. The game is good.
Nothing.
And I would likely imagine the same will happen to Forbidden West. Even though, like I said, as far as I'm aware, it still sold pretty well.
No food here. Any sign of food?
Not here. Maybe on the next ship.
I would say the story is a lot more well executed.
No way around. Surprise them.
In Forbidden West than it is in Zero Dawn. Like cutscenes and all that on.
Archers on the next ship. Oh, didn't you? Leave it to my men.
Are you for real? It's fucking blocked by the Mongol.
More Mongols. Take them.
Damn it. And also, I would say a lot of the side activities and all that stuff is fleshed out way better in Forbidden West.
These look like battle plans. 500 years old.
Not the best boat section there, but it is what it is. My fault for not throwing the bomb spinner.
Let's get out of sight. They're still hunting us.
That's a good hiding spot ahead.
I need to find Yuna.
Yeah, there's a lot of quality of life improvements in Forbidden West too.
Yuna, is that you?
Jin!
How many survivors are left?
Mostly farmers and blacksmiths. Not worth much in a fight.
You killed all these men by yourself? Good work.
I've had some practice.
Can you get more arrows?
Used ones. Stuck in buildings. And bodies.
They'll have to do.
I was out here leading villagers to safety. One of them got trapped over here by the Mongols. She's alive. Is it safe? The Mongols are gone for now. Go into the forge. You'll be safer with us.
Is the forge working?
Yes, but we can't light it. The smoke will give us away. Show the Mongols where to find us.
We can use it to lure them in. Force a fight at a location we control.
Lord, there's that guy.
Expecting you.
Yuna.
Taka.
Let's not mess up this part. Matsu here is one of the tougher fight or splits in a run, so let's nail it.
Yukio?
This way.
Stay close and follow my orders. Hide! Don't look at it. Look at me. Stay here!
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yukio sent me.
Mutsu! My love.
I thought I lost you.
Are you hurt?
That man fought like an animal or a demon.
Keep quiet. We're going to the forge. Stay close.
Yukio! Thank you, my lord.
The Mongols are here.
Now for the Yuna section.
Jin, over here.
I hurt your friends.
We don't know any samurai. You say
Everyone stay
Nice.
close to me.
Good shooting. Sub 2.
It's a long story.
Not yet. That's only at the very end of the run you get to see the glorious underwear.
Yuna! Thank the gods.
Light the
How are you
forge,
doing
Tucker.
today too? On this Saturday?
Mongols are in the forge! We have to stop them!
Slow.
Ready?
Mongol merchants! They surrounded the fort! We have to kill them!
Ready? Ready? Dosto!
Beautiful. Let's go. That's such a good Komatsu. That was perfect. Let's go.
I can't free my uncle until Tucker finishes what he's working
Awesome.
on. I should see if Yuna has any news.
The Mongols come back. You'll find...
Tucker's sweating over the job you gave him. He doesn't want to let you down.
Let's see how it's coming along.
Sure,
You're
you're
looking
not
for
the ones there?
warriors to help save your uncle. Any luck?
Some. Sensei Ishikawa and Lady
Not
Masako
much,
are
actually.
still
I've
alive.
like
They're
2
dealing with their own
errands and
struggles, but when
going
it's time, they've agreed to help.
over to Buddies to show my Nerf Mandalorian rifle for his
sure that's
kids.
enough?
Nice.
That's why I hired the Straw Hat Ronin. Turns out their new leader is an old friend of mine.
Well,
I mean, too, don't worry about it.
Sounds like
That's
you
not
have
the
all the
weirdest
help
thing
you
people
need.
have told me in chat
Will
they've
you join
purchased
us?
before.
I don't know.
I'm debating submitting a speedrun for Stray though. I noticed the other day there were no submissions for PS5 yet.
I just
It could
finished.
periodically be the record holder. There are submissions now. The leaderboards opened yesterday for Stray.
An iron.
But there's only, I think on PS5 there's only submissions for glitchless. So if you use glitches, then
I know you're
I
here.
guess it's a free world record on
Looking
PS5.
all over for you.
How were your men captured?
Remember that map you gave me?
The one showing Mongol supply lines.
But
Did
yeah,
you find food?
good. If you have done a speedrun, I would recommend submitting it to a
Guards for your
leaderboard.
best men?
The ugly
Show your
bastards
time
were
and be
all
proud of it.
I barely got away myself.
And you're sure the men are alive?
I heard them singing last night.
I think Jay has the
I'm
record
surprised
for
the Mongols
PS5
allowed
glitches at the
So
moment.
am I.
Are you good singers? Might be more pleasant than mercenary work.
I think Aaron has the fastest time on PC
It was my only
with
option
glitches.
after our duel.
Because there are like, I think
Who
there's
are those
2 big
tournaments?
skips they do now in the Stray
We never
speedrun.
talked about it.
Before we spawned, I invited commanders from every clan to
You might have the record not
You
confirmed
came
yet,
at me
gotcha.
Like I was your mortal enemy. Almost broke my arm.
I'm sorry.
I just noticed his time yesterday was
first time.
faster than the one on the
I
board,
got
but
swept up in the excitement.
not every run is submitted probably,
Every
or
samurai on the
verified yet.
wanted to meet the Chito's nephew.
I never thought of it like that.
You were
Board place is pretty good if you're first time ever submitting to a leaderboard.
To enter the service of a
Can't always expect to have records.
You should have come to me.
And Stray surprisingly
hired
seems to be
no one else would.
decently popular speedrun wise, so
I wish you told me this earlier.
Maybe I should have. Someone in Komatsu.
please choose the other.
Is Lord Sakai not good enough?
I'm not sure if the
wrong?
other one is actually
Afraid I'll
faster,
get
but
more famous
if I
than you?
remember the next run, I'll try to do it. But I mean, one doesn't reuse a bitch in this quest here. does that like all the time. But yeah, if you want to get into speedrunning, you gotta start somewhere, and definitely don't hold yourself back by having too high expectations of a record immediately.
Not coming back. Coward!
I want it now.
It'll be dark soon. Ready to ride the Fort Yatate?
We'll figure out how to free your men on the way.
You can't dodge. Well, I'm sure that'll come with experience. I'm not sure how many runs you've done yet, but some of the other runners have already done quite a lot of runs, so I'm sure the dodging part will just come down to how experienced you get. You know how to move and all that to avoid it.
Fort Yatate. That's where the bastards are holding my men.
What's your rescue plan?
My plan? You're the one who got us onto that Mongol ship.
But again, gotta start somewhere. Can't expect to be the best from day one.
And it'll be heavily guarded.
Many people want to get into the speedrunning, but they always hold themselves back by setting either too high standards for themselves or telling themselves they're not good enough to do something.
I have something to help me. I'll free your men.
And it's sad to see, because I think there's so many people out there that would enjoy doing speedruns.
Right in.
And crush the Mongols between us. See? I knew you'd have a plan.
But they keep holding themselves back from attempting it. I know, you have the same speed on-road and off-road in this game. It's just when you're riding along other characters, they obviously follow roads. You can cut corners a little bit to get them to rubber band a bit, but if you do it too much, they'll stop and wait for you, because then the game assumes you're too far away from them. Not everyone is in the same time zone.
I owe you.
Sadly, the Earth is not actually flat, so we can't all have the same time zone. Would make things a lot easier, but sadly not the case.
Need to find Ryuzo's body. Sounds like they're caged all over the fort.
Glad you're all right. Ready to fight. Lead the way.
Allez! Can't see. Are you joking? Why am I spawning? How the fuck am I up here? Fuck! Out the way, Straw Hat. Sake. Could have thrown the bomb a lot earlier. God damn it.
Time to open the gate.
Oh, that was so terrible. Damn it. I just need to throw that bomb like way sooner.
This is it! Fight for your freedom!
I knew you wouldn't forget us. We place bets. How?
Well, there goes the time save we just had.
All right, men. On your horses.
I need to meet Yuna in Komatsu.
Perfect Komatsu and then just get it all the way an Iron Hook.
Welcome back.
Oh well, time save for next round, I guess.
Jin.
I hate sake. You know that.
What are you talking about? Nonsense. Have a drink. You'll feel better. Forget all about it. Fine. I'll forget for both of us.
Everyone, it's time.
Good speech. You sure this will work?
It has to.
Looks like you can climb up here.
Catch up to the others. I'll see you inside.
Be careful, Jin.
Why can I not get that skip? God damn it.
I won't fail you again, Uncle.
Here, you.
The alarm. Gotta take down the guards. Sensei, you and Kenji. There's a siege weapon up ahead. Last time they turned it on Yuna.
Maybe at some point, Pavan. I'll definitely end up doing it eventually, but
Quietly.
not sure when.
Your move.
Can you operate the
Really good fight there. That's gonna be so long? Yeah, I'll probably end up doing it in a way different way than what I have been doing in the past.
This will be easier if the straw had been helping.
Fuso failed me. I won't forget that.
Neither will.
This is as far as I got last time.
Probably something like where once I started, I'll do runs of it, like, or
Hold the bridge.
do a stream of
I'll
it,
find another
say
way over.
every Monday or something, and then just keep doing it like once a week until it's done. Because even though it's pretty fun to do, it gets a little tedious if you it gets a little too tedious if what's it called? Do it too many days back to back.
I could use Yuna's help.
Let's get a good one here. Tips for Zero on.
Guards ahead.
What's my any percent ultra hard run record? Will probably be the best way to learn it. Really good courtyard. Speed up user.
Yuna, hold this area. I'll find Lord Shimura.
Good luck, Jin.
I'll make it quick.
Friends,
Stop! Before it's too late!
you've changed.
Go!
Really nice.
Here, you!
Where is he? Where is Lord Shimura?
Elkjaer Shiglach! Samurai! Face me, you coward!
Uncle! I'm coming!
Jin! Hurry!
Uncle.
Come, Jin. We will clear the invaders from the northern courtyard. Lord Sakai will fool them.
I'm with you.
Sensei, let... For the fallen warriors of Tsushima! Lady Masako! Let no one retreat!
Beautiful.
Well fought!
Really good ending there. Tag one. Nice. At least we're ahead after Act 1, but yeah, some big time losses. But if we PB, it's just time save for next run.
Lord Shimura.
Lanzi?
Do you still want to leave Tsushima?
I love how Jin is quite merciful in this run, letting everybody who's scared go.
Fight ahead.
True.
You have your uncle, Jin. You don't need me.
I need every ally I can trust.
Good luck with your uncle.
Only killing what's necessary, I suppose. But you also gotta wonder, what happens to those Mongols that run off scared?
If you have hides to spare, I can offer you something in return.
I should check on the others.
Obviously, if they can find a Mongol camp, I guess they'll just join the army again,
Only
but
the best for you.
will they be treated as deserters and punished for it?
I hope it helps.
Which probably is not a fate you want. And also, if they don't find a camp, their plan just to live out on this Japanese island without knowing anyone. Or even being able to speak the language. And obviously, they would have a... couldn't really just hide the fact that they're Mongol.
We ride for Toyotama, Lord Sakai. The bridge is out, but the Mongols don't know about the old forest path. This way.
Uncle, I'm sorry I didn't free you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Jin.
I've seen what Mongols do to our people. I can't imagine what you went through.
It takes more than a bloated Mongol warlord.
But I mean,
to break my
the
spirit.
Both are surrounding,
You
like the
learned our
Mongol
language, kept
warships
you
are
alive.
surrounding the island,
Who's he after?
or
He
most of
wanted
the
you
shore,
to aid
so
his conquest of our mainland.
hard to get a boat out of there.
Worldly wealth, power, wives.
He thought you'd turn against your own people?
For that insult alone, I will kill him. Tell me about this woman
But who
who
knows?
saved your life.
Yuna is brave, loyal, and good in a fight.
Ishikawa said she's a thief.
She can be a little rough, but she has a good heart.
Take care where you place your faith. You are friends with Yuzo too. The battles ahead will be difficult. I need to know I can rely on my people.
You have my full support. And Yuna's.
Long ago, chaos ruled this island. It was the samurai who brought order and unified all of Tsushima. We must show our people that honorable samurai still fight for this land. It is time you return home and reclaim the armor of Clan Sakai.
It has sat empty since my father died.
The past cannot hurt you, Jin.
Okay, let's get a good New Horizons split here. Nail these fights.
Do you smell that?
Burning wood and bodies.
Monsters.
They raided farms to the south. But never like this.
This is the Khan's revenge for my escape. We must save any farm left standing. Without them, we won't survive the winter.
I'll see
Yeah,
it
I
done.
mean, I guess if enough people group together, that could be a possibility. Alright, let's go.
Mongol patrol ahead!
Run them down!
Mongols!
I saw them in Castle Kaneda. They're the Khan's wolves, sent north to ravage our people.
Beautiful fine dash. Imran teleports to his horse. Come on. Apparently I wasn't close enough to him to get him to move. Come on, Shimra. There you go. Good boy.
The Mongols have taken our
He's a little annoying there when you can get like stuck in a spot like that.
And give our people hope.
Not really much you can do to prevent it. That, at least to my knowledge. Are you kidding me?
Coming out of the gates!
I messed up the menuing there.
Calling for help!
One more to go. Crap. Finally! What? Get the fuck up, Jin. What the hell was that?
To trap us.
Kept using the same attack over and over. Fucking bullshit.
Yuna!
What's she doing here?
The war band's right behind
We just used the bomb.
We can use that against them.
Ready your bow.
Kill them all!
No sign of
That's terrible. Ah. Come on, man. I'm playing really inconsistently in this run. Kind of annoying. This run is turning into a bit of a roller coaster.
Effective distraction.
A pleasure to serve, my lords.
We need more warriors like you following us into battle.
You may have trouble finding them. Unless you broaden your horizons.
Thanks, Guider.
We have business in the lighthouse. Speak your mind, then leave us to it. time we send our message.
Yeah, not a good New Horizon, but we'll try to make up for it in Act 2. It's still a long run.
I hope the Khan sees this.
Still over an hour and a half left, so we can definitely turn this around. We'll see how bad the time loss is, I guess.
We freed a Mongol prisoner here.
It wasn't pretty.
Warrior monk. He wants to speak with you.
A warrior monk. I'll find him.
You got those supplies, apparently. Looks like 30 seconds or something
That
left.
hole would barely fit 6 men.
I promised it holds double that.
Walk with me.
Maybe a little more than 30.
I want to show
Whatever.
you something. You rode
I'm
from
safe for next
Turtama.
run.
What was it like?
As I've said, every other split this run so far.
Let's stop here.
Every other split this run so far has been like, time safe for next run. It was 25 seconds. Not too shabby.
I'll ride to Akashima village to support our healers. We're going to fight back. We need their skills. I can introduce you to Hochi. My brother always said he's the greatest healer of us all.
Then I'll see you again in Nakashima. Norio's here. No sign of any other monks, though.
Popsicles or popsicles? What is the difference between the two? I know I've definitely heard both words before, but I always just assumed it's the same thing.
What's happening here?
But just straight up chocolate on a stick. Okay, so it's more or less just chocolate, not really ice cream. I guess a popsicle is also not. I feel like this, for that particular food item, I feel like I've heard so many different words for them over the time. God damn, that deer ran into me. Suicidal deer. I guess not, because a horse does not have headlights. But you would think that even back in the day when traveling on horse was a fairly common thing, hitting a deer while traveling along a path probably still was a common thing that happened. Simply by them jumping out across the road when you come along. Or maybe deer wasn't as common back then as they are now. Because I know in some areas deer are have come quite common over the years because their natural predators are gone extinct, usually due to humans. So there's an abundance of deer in certain areas. I think that's kind of the case in Denmark too.
Halt, Roni.
What's happening here?
This way, my lord. It's important you speak to the lady.
Where's the fluffy cat? No, there's no fluffy cat.
Lord Sakai.
The cat is not here.
Welcome to Umugi Ko.
Don't know why. The cat is only here
I see
sometimes.
the Mongols haven't. Thank you.
Come see me again.
Cat
sometime.
must have a mind of its own.
I think we can.
How realistic. It only shows up for the cutscene when it wants to.
You must be Goro. What's happening here?
After Commodore Beach, I thought my debt to Lord Shimura was erased.
There's no insurance to repair or replace your horse, that's
Celebrate your
true.
escape.
To mourn the samurai. Those warriors died protecting men like me.
They swore to defend everyone on Tsushima. Even you, Goro.
I don't know if this is my home. Come in.
It's funny this guy walks so much faster when you're crouched.
Getting past that Mongol blockade won't be easy. Do you have Lord Shimura's message?
He has it. At his camp on the Akashima coast.
Ah, I can work with that. One of my boats is hidden near Fort Mitodake. This map shows where I'll wait on the forest road.
Open up, Goro!
I didn't call for. What's happening here? Ryo's here. No sign of any other monks.
Careful what you type in tips. In chat, Sep. Could be used against you in court. Speaking of ISPs, I have not dropped a single frame so far today. Maybe the internet is finally stable. Woo! Or maybe I'm about to drop 1,000 frames because I just said that. I guess we'll find out. Just imagine a court case where it's like, as you can see, my honor, the client here, or the defendant clearly shows here that he was planning the murder in this Twitch chat communication, and therefore it was preemptive murder, or whatever it's called. I rest my case.
You have news.
Yes, Lord Shimura. What's
It is
happening
time.
here?
To your horses, men.
Premeditated.
ready, my lord.
That was the word I was looking for.
And keep watch for our smuggler.
Come on,
I can
Shimura.
always tell when you want to ask me something. Out with it.
I'm curious how you met Goro.
I caught him selling Chinese silk forbidden by Shogun decree. I burned his stock and let him go.
He could have been flogged, but you saw a better path.
A skilled sailor can be a valuable asset.
You can watch 5 streams at the same time, but
The
none
Mongols
of
have
them
many
higher
ships.
than 160.
Can Goro evade them all?
He has no choice.
What will we do if they catch us, my lord?
Do not
I mean,
fear
I know
death,
sometimes
Goro.
Twitch, if you switch too much between taps, Twitch loves to drop the quality if you're not on the tap at all times.
Where is your boat?
This way.
It's really annoying.
I'm happy
I
you're
hate when
alive,
Twitch does
my
that.
lord.
Thank you for agreeing to settle your debt.
I'll do my best, but I fear the Mongols will see
But yeah, if you just click
before I
away
leave
from the
coastline.
Twitch tab for
There are
like
too
5
many
seconds, it
eyes
just drops it
watching
to
the
like
water.
360p. And then it takes like 2 minutes for it to pop back up sometimes.
Fort Mitodake.
Unless you change it yourself.
My father took
Really
that
annoying.
stronghold from Clan Yarikawa.
Now the Mongols have it. What's happening here?
What is happening here indeed? Sabesh.
Mongol armies are formidable.
That's my ISP causing
Catch them off guard.
Let's pray
losing
that
chat
holds true in
connection
the
and
fort.
Discord connection too. Huh.
But they
Fair
cannot
enough.
attack all at once.
How long can we keep the element
But
of
yeah, I know that
surprise?
happens sometimes
Only
with
until
Twitch.
we see the enemy. Then we strike.
Yeah, your name is now the sound of a creeper.
Mongols ahead. For Tsushima! We have the advantage. Well done.
I'm bad.
That's the last of them. Forward, through that gate.
Beautiful.
I'm proud.
That was a really clean fight.
See how
Now
the
we just need
enemy
a
fear you.
clean run up to the hot trap.
Thank you, Uncle.
We sneak into the chat and blow. Nice.
Remain alert.
Archers, take cover.
Indeed.
Mongols fix to focus here, not on Goro.
Let's get a clean run. Go. Of course I get hit immediately there. That's what I get for asking for a clean run.
We have their full attention now. They have a watcher! Fight to the towers here!
Dodge there.
More Mongols!
Just kill the dogs. Thank you. Good job. Beautiful.
There is Goro's boat.
What's happening here?
Mongols sent boarding parties. Don't let their boats reach Goro.
It's working! The Mongol ships are in flames!
Don't let up. Goro must outrun them.
Archers on the shore. Don't slow down, Goro.
My Saturday? Pretty awesome. Fairly chill. Nothing special, I guess. Been just watching motorsport all morning and build a table from IKEA for my bathroom. So that's basically what I've been doing.
More ships on the way. Hold on, Goro. You made it, Goro.
Beautiful shooting.
That's the Shogun's
That's a
help.
really good Mitsubishi. We definitely save a lot of time here.
What's happening here?
Nice. Good time save. Now Summer Best is in the 257s. Love to see it. On to Yadiga. One. Not bad. What's not bad? What the hell? Where did that Mongol come from?
Here.
Oh, there's a little annoying time loss. What the hell? I've never had that happen before. Was that a guy left over from the fight before the gate or something? Why was he there? Weird. Watching F1? Yeah, I'm watching F1 tomorrow. In case you haven't seen on Discord or been in my stream. I'm a big F1 fan. Am I gonna do E-Island runs too? Probably. Depends on how long it takes to get a good time in this category. And hey Rasmus, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Depends on how long it takes me to get a solid time in this category. And then if it doesn't take too long and we'll still have some time left before Last of Us comes out, then I'll probably go for some Iggy runs. Any predictions for tomorrow? After qualifying, I actually have no idea. I guess my prediction would be Russell probably wins his first race because Ferrari will find some way to fuck it up, like they always do. I'm not sure if I'll speedrun the new Last of Us. Depends on how good the gameplay is, but I definitely want to do some challenge runs and permadeath and stuff like that in it.
And I almost died.
Jin, you made it.
I've only played the first Dying Light. Really enjoyed it.
What's happening here?
It's strange being back.
And Dying Light 2, as you know, came out at a really bad time. Right before Forbidden West.
Were you here when
that was a no-go for me?
No, we left years earlier.
And I've heard very mixed opinions about Dying Light 2, so
Something like that.
not on my backlog, I would say.
They're heading for town.
Let them pass.
They're clear. This way.
I don't want to see this.
We've seen worse.
But this was home.
Sooner or later, everyone has to return home and confront their past.
Our home, surrounded by the enemy.
What's happening here? We'll find a way.
Nice, got the dialogue skip.
Over there, behind that white tree.
Let's hope the Mongols haven't found it. You just have to find a way through. What's happening here? Let's go.
I believe I'm risking life coming back to this dump.
This was your idea.
I need to prove my worth to your uncle. Earn us passage off this island. I loved it here. You were too young to know how it really was. Jericho was an ugly place for a girl without a handful of rice to her name.
Is that why you left?
No. I got us in trouble.
It wasn't your fault.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Be ready to run.
I can't keep going. Just follow Jim to the river.
Yeah, that's one I hear too, that the gameplay is pretty good in Dying Light 2, but it's a little too long and the story is not too interesting.
Interesting choice.
One also had amazing gameplay and all that.
Probably why they.
Story was fine, but I would say Dying Light 1, in my opinion. Story overstayed its welcome.
Right away.
Not overstayed its welcome, but
youngest son.
what's it called? The ending of Dying Light 1 was not great. The rest of the game was really good. At least I didn't like the ending of Dying Light 1. But everything else about it was really good.
You three, follow and stay close. Let's find out.
A disturbance at the main gate.
That can't be good.
What's happening here? They're leaving. Let's go. If Yarikawa surrenders, Lord Shimura won't get his army.
Don't worry. They're too stubborn to surrender.
If they don't, it will be a bloodbath.
They need my uncle as much as he needs them. United, we can beat back the invaders.
People here have bad memories of Lord Shimura.
If they're going to survive, Yarikawa needs to let go of the past.
But yeah, as for Last of Us, I'm not sure if I'll do speedruns when it comes out, the remake.
Go ahead. I want to check on the swordsmith.
But it seems very likely that I probably will, but I'll do a casual playthrough of it first, and then, you know, but that will only take like 2 days, because it's not that long of a game to get through. And then after that, I'll probably try to complete permadeath on ground.
Taka used to visit this swordsmith every day. If
And then after that, we'll see. But I also got some ideas for challenge runs that I think will be really fun in Last of Us.
The Soul Smith remembered you?
So we'll see.
Shinsuke's.
What's happening here?
But yeah, Grounded Primitive sounds like a lot of fun. There was actually at times where I thought about doing it in Last of Us 2, but you guys know how I feel about that game, so I always ended up talking myself out of it.
I'm sorry. No, they're not. Remember the old fisherman with 6 toes?
Yuna, what's he doing here?
Just because the concept of a built-in permadeath mode to a video game is
What's happening
amazing to me.
Someone killed them.
Wasn't us.
New game, right? Not New Game Plus? Ah, definitely New Game.
To reuse them.
Sign of a skilled archer.
I mean, New Game Plus is kind of a joke in Last of Us usually, so
4 men.
Can you tell?
might as well do New Game.
We used to come here to catch crickets.
At least once.
At least actually I haven't thought about that, but I really hope they improve the New Game Plus mode for Last of Us compared to the original game. Because the original game is pretty much pointless to do New Game Plus because you didn't get to keep any of your weapons or. I think they fixed it in Last of Us 2, but I'm not sure. Where you do actually have some weapons. But in Last of Us 1, like, you had to gather all your like, the only thing you got in New Game Plus was just the upgrades for Joel, I guess, and your weapons would be upgraded when you picked them up, but
bowstrings,
you know,
to make adhesive.
it would be nice if you had the weapons from the beginning.
Archers must have been here.
You know, the reason why majority of people play New Game Plus
They stole the Mongols' explosive barrels.
is to have an overpowered playthrough, which is a lot of fun.
Tracks here.
Oh, is that how it works in Last of Us 2? Yeah, I mean, I guess they could do something like that in Last of Us. Maybe say, as soon as you,
Staying low for a reason.
well,
Keep your heads down.
as soon as you
Don't call
get
out.
past the slums or something, you have all your weapons, or I don't know.
A samurai! Alive! Get over here!
But
You must be the archers.
hopefully
from
they'll
Mexico.
have a good New Game Plus mode. But
Prison caravan.
well, permadeath I'll definitely do the attempts on New Game because I think that will be the most interesting.
We need to strike now, before they leave.
There's your archers. All in good health.
The sooner we free them, the better.
Bad idea to rush in.
Alright, let's get a good
What's
find here.
happening here? There they are.
Pretty solid, except that one guy being alive. I'll take it.
Not Sakai!
Good work.
Not have to run around chasing too many enemies there. So pretty solid. Now for the ghost.
Lord Sakai, you're back.
Taka. What's happening here?
Only the
I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with the Last of Us remake when it comes out, because it is one of my favorite games of all time, so...
Thank you.
May your hunt be successful.
Seeing it being remade is awesome and all that. The only disappointment is, of course, the price, but... To me, since I'm a massive fan of that game, the price doesn't matter to me, but... I totally understand all the people that are mad about the price, that are not necessarily the biggest fan of Last of Us. I probably wouldn't recommend you buy it at $70.
What's happening here?
Yuna!
Jin!
Yuna! The Mongols!
Let's go! How close?
They're at the main gate. If they get through...
We'll stop them.
So, like, I'm such a big fan of that game that if it's out to $100, I was still gonna buy it, but... You know, that's just me, but... For anybody who's a casual fan, like I said, it's not worth it.
Every Mongol who sets foot inside our
Wait for
walls
price
will
drop or it being on PlayStation Plus.
Warriors, drive them back! Hold this gate! Keep them out of the city! Watchers! Hold them back!
Was it live? Really? One guy?
What's happening here?
God damn it.
Break through the line.
One guy just casually running in the background.
Here, you, to yours, sir.
Burn the siege units.
So I don't know, if you ask me, a fair price would probably have been $50 or $40.
One down.
Where the hell did my smoke bomb not drop then?
What's happening here? Won't be easy to get back to the stronghold.
I mean, Sony and Naughty Dog seem to be trying really hard to justify the price. But yeah, it's definitely a little lazy to do a remake, for sure.
Sounds like he's near the
But
keep.
when you charge the same amount for a brand new game, you know, that's when it's like, you know. Let's not mess up the movie here.
I am Jinsa.
And I have killed men like you all across our island.
Your blood will coat the island!
You know, I don't know. You probably also got inspired by seeing Nintendo keep doing remakes at full price. I was like, yeah, we could do the same.
What's happening here?
Nintendo has, I mean, they also got backlash, but they've kind of gotten away with it as well with their Zelda remakes at full price.
Hunt every Mongol to the last man. Spare no one. For Yarikawa, keep after them. No mercy. Kill them all.
That guy really wants it.
Push them back. Run, cowards!
Not the best Ghost, but we'll take it. It doesn't look like I'm losing any time.
What's happening here?
I lost 3 seconds. Okay, my goal can definitely be better there then. Because I had to wait for a long time to... at the gates where that one guy was alive and I didn't notice.
It's done.
You know what you would love? Sly Cooper collection with all 4 games. On PS5, just upscale to 4K 60 on modern control scheme. Totally. I mean, we know nobody is working on a Sly Cooper game, but just making a collection would be nice. But one thing I feel like that also was one of the reasons why The Last of Us Remake got a lot of backlash is that Sony and Naughty Dog had the nerve to announce the game had gone gold without showing any gameplay first. I think that's a huge blunder by Sony or Naughty Dog. Both of them, and both of them technically are in control of that. You know. Show them gameplay before you announce the game goes gold. I know it's a remake, so you can expect what the gameplay is going to look like, but you still should show. People also like to say, yeah, Naughty Dog is getting the raw end of the stick at the moment. That is true. Can't deny that. I think it's a combination of people, everything that happened with Last of Us 2, people are still having, you know, feelings about that. And then also the combination that there's a lot of people that just want to hate Sony at the moment, and Naughty Dog is seen as Sony's best studio, so hating on them is a way of hating on Sony as well. I think part of the console war certainly also influences it. Even though I wouldn't personally rank Naughty Dog as Sony's best studio, the general consensus does seem to be that people think Naughty Dog is the #1 studio in PlayStation's family. If you ask me, I would personally say Insomniac holds the title, but oh well. To each stone, I guess. Infamous remake would be good too. True. At this point, since Sucker Punch announced that nobody's working on either Sly Cooper and Infamous, I'm just hoping eventually they'll give us a...
Finally caught him! Cut his eyes out!
I'm just hoping eventually we'll get a collection and, or they add the games to PS Plus thingy. Preferably a collection for the Infamous games, because they are PS3, and at the moment PS3 games only a cloud thing, so a collection would be nice, so you could run them natively, but, you know. But yeah. I would love to replay the Sly Cooper games. I haven't played them in such a long time. I'd love to see a collection for them.
Omi Village.
Cloud gaming is the future that you hope will never get. I agree.
No sign of Mongols.
Strongly agree with that sentiment.
What's happening here?
I'm not saying cloud gaming shouldn't exist, because it does serve some purposes, but
I'll get Taichi to help me fetch it.
I really hope it doesn't become the standard.
What's he doing there?
Tending the grounds, gathering plants for my poisons. Keeps vermin out of our food stores.
I'm glad you're not alone.
What about Lord Shimura?
Alive. The Mongols.
I guess it does kind of feel that way.
But we freed him.
Oh, others survived. And they're helping you?
A few. Lady Muscle.
Good. She's been fighting alongside the boys since she was knee-high.
You'll have to tell me more about that someday.
But it's just the two of you?
A few others. Sensei Ishikawa.
I haven't seen him in years. Does he still act like he's the only one who knows how to do things?
Half the time he's right, but his aim is unmatched.
He would certainly agree.
Lord Sakai!
What's happening here?
Haiku time. Because no matter how good, what's it called? No matter how good cloud gaming is gonna come or become, it's never gonna be able to actually compete with having a game installed on locally.
We used to meditate here.
Yeah, the S-Wind bug that was found like a couple of weeks ago.
Now I am alone.
Looks pretty funny. It's kind of useful in speedruns. It's just debatable whether or not it's worth the risk at the moment because it doesn't save that much time. At least the Latabolus one I don't think is worth it at the moment, but the two you can do in Las Vegas does save some time. That would be worth it, I think, if you want to optimize further.
What's happening here?
You said you'd come crawling back home.
You suffer a traitor's fate. Yuriko!
Lord Sakai!
Are you alright? What's happening here? You said earlier you've been making poisons.
Keeps the vermin out of our rice.
Can you make it stronger? Enough to kill a man?
No one deserves that.
Can you do it?
The effects in larger doses are ugly.
Good.
Oh, my lord. Sit with me a moment.
What's happening? All I need is something to make a... Yuriko was right. Mongol outpost. Perfect for a global. I'll get these to Yuriko.
But luckily, the good thing about cloud gaming is cloud gaming will just be massively limited to, like, to places that have the fiber net or stuff like that to actually run it decently. And we are years and years away from having like fiber net like everywhere in the world, so therefore there will always be a market for having games installed. At least that's how I think it is right now. I just don't think the infrastructure is just not there yet to support gaming everywhere.
And poison. It kills vermin within moments.
Make it strong enough for the invaders.
Make sure I don't get too far away from her. Because infrastructure in most countries Or I would say all country. I don't think there's a single country right now that
Lord Shimura taught me to
has
ride
like perfect internet everywhere.
on that runt pony.
Infrastructure just has to catch up like quite a
So
lot
tall and straight in your little
before
city.
like
You were the shogun himself.
we get to a point where I guess the majority of the market in the world would be able to get a good experience through cloud gaming. Because no matter how good you make it, you are still reliant on how good the internet is of the customer.
Oh no, little.
And video games just take a lot more internet to cloud stream than any other medium.
You killed your uncle.
What?
You were 3, 4. The poor man was trying to teach you how to hold your wooden kodachi.
But I also just generally feel like in tech and stuff, in terms of like news,
took weeks to heal.
maybe just not news, but like generally speaking, I feel like tech is at a point right now where everything that just is a new idea and stuff like that gets hyped up a lot more than it probably deserves to be. Just because everyone is like chasing the new thing right now.
Here we are.
A gozamat and a campfire. You sleep out here?
Only when I spend the day foraging for plants. I'll look for the flowers we need.
Rest, Yuriko. I will get them for you.
Don't eat the seeds.
That's true, DK.
I'm not a child, Yuriko.
Even if everybody had like amazing internet connection right now,
She arranged them for the little alcove
which they
at
definitely
home.
don't, there's still improvements needing to be made to
Bring them to me, young master.
the cloud services themselves.
What's happening here? What's happening here?
Are you hurt, young master?
What's happening here?
Split through. There we go. Still a gold, but not as good of a gold. My reflex in the split bar there was a little too quick.
What were they? Red leaves? No, it has petals.
Time for reckoning.
What's happening here?
Reach your weapon, Lord Sakai. Thanks to your...
What's happening here?
Yeah, it's a bug that happens in the speedrun, or can happen in the speedrun. Doesn't happen all the time. Where a dialogue,
What's happening here?
where Jin says what's happening here, is repeated every single time a cutscene or dialogue is skipped. Or you load from a checkpoint, I think.
I'm coming for you, Ryuzo.
Pretty funny. It makes for some pretty funny sequences. And yes, he will literally continue to do that for the rest of the game. There's only a few things that can make it go away as far as I'm aware. And if the run goes really well, those things shouldn't happen.
Fort Koyasan, a nest of traitors.
I always forget, don't press X there. It's just a time of day change, it's not actually a cutscene.
Mongols. As if straw hats aren't bad enough.
Lord Sakai! Wait!
What's happening here?
Alright, let's not mess this up.
Dogs! Mongols are nothing but ugly dogs! I'll tell Lord Shimura you're here! The samurai will come for you! They'll take your head!
Just gonna tumbleweed my way through all those Mongols.
What's happening here?
Lord Sakai! Lord Sakai! Please, wake up!
Taka. How?
You were gone so long. I knew you were in trouble.
Rest in peace,
I
Taga.
came to help, but the Mongols got me.
Not Kabutsuk Talag! Holy Hampted! Yabitskai! Gogil Horpol! Tilig!
Try to get loose.
Samurai Toklok! Hotulhan!
And here's another audio bug that happens during this scene where the Mongols keep yelling. I'll go away once I've beaten this mission. That's another audio bug in this game. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time.
Zogs! Not Kabutsuk Talag! Holy Hampted! Gogil Horpol! Yabitskai! Samurai Toklok! Hotulhan! Mangokoa! No mercy! Rasiganot! Yabshalgi! You're locked and shut down! Jesus! Digging someone's right! This is what Taka!
Traitors.
Really good.
What's happening here?
What's happening here?
He wasn't supposed to be here. Why didn't he listen? No!
What's happening here?
Not Kabutsuk Talag! Holy Hampted! Yabitskai! Tilig! Samurai Toklok! Hotulhan! Mangokoa! Die! Rasiganot! Нэгэтбишээ. Утраач. Нисон содвэ. Тэднийг одох хэрэгтэй. Das Samstag, Jamai.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
What's happening?
Really good fights there. Nice.
What's happening here?
Zogs! Not Kabutsuk Talag! Holy Hampted! Yabitskai! Horpol! Tilig! Samurai Toklok! Hotulhan!
As soon as I fast roll here, the Mongol dialogue glitch goes away. But the what's happening here, that stays for a while.
I'm Lord.
I work metals, woods, and cloth. I'll put these to good use. Excellent condition. Very good quality. I hope it helps. Just for you. I look forward to hearing of you.
Yo, look, how's it going? You're playing Neo? Nice. That's a good game.
Care, you know.
Neo 1 or Neo 2?
Lord Sakai.
Lord Oga.
1, nice.
What's happening here?
Awesome.
You're to be commended, Lord
I never played 2.
Rescue your
But 1 was really good. Surprisingly good, actually.
They may not be trained warriors, but I trust them with my life.
I guess they're making the new Xbox exclusive.
Is it true the people
A Shadow Warrior game,
Ghost?
They needed something to believe in after
which
the
is
samurai
apparently
were
going to be
defeated.
very like the Neo games, but under the Shadow Warriors banner, which is not a franchise I'm too familiar with.
It's time we save this island, and the people who call it home. Politics can wait until the Khan is dead.
Of course. Lord Shimura, your nephew has arrived. Jin, up here.
But nice. Good choice of game. You're to be commended for your choice of video game.
You've done well, Jin.
That's Lord Oak, I would say. Yo, 34, how's it going?
Kill them all! Back down! Fight!
This is for my son!
Push through! Push forward! This is for my brother! More Mongols are there! One arrow, one death. Everyone to the gates! Push through!
Beautiful. First section.
What's happening here?
Forward! Show the Mongols we belong to them! Watchers! Move to higher ground! Warriors! Break through that gate!
You just set up a sprinkler on your daughter's trampoline? Awesome.
Or they'll pin us down!
Kill them all!
That sounds like amazing if it's really hot. Somebody's going for the Dad of the Year award.
I'm coming with you.
Stay close. Hold your position. Hold Takai. Take your water. To the top.
Charlie has not been here today.
The weapon is ours. Push forward.
I also haven't heard anything about him getting a sub 3. But if he did, that's awesome. Good job.
More Mongols.
Kill them all! More Mongols from the path up to the bridge.
I see them.
There's nothing more we can do.
Beautiful shooting.
Terrorize them. Your uncle was wrong.
I can't make him understand. We'll die if we don't change.
You are the only reason we've made it this far. And everyone knows it.
We still have a long way to go.
Get ready to dodge her.
More Mongols up there. Watch your back.
Get in my own bomb, man.
We're clear. Move forward. Reform. Push through. We must reach the bridge. Everyone to the bridge. The enemy's retreating. We're almost to the car. Hold it remains. Then to keep beyond it. Warriors, break through that gate.
Beautiful.
We will fire on them from above. You know.
Let's go.
What's happening here? What's happening here?
It's even saying what's happening here in cutscenes. Jin are not in. Hilarious. Woo. Yo, Mavic, how's it going?
What's happening here? I reached the tower. It's got the Khan's forces.
It's a pretty good run. Act 2 has been really good. Act 1 wasn't actually that good, to be honest. It was a bit of a roller coaster. It was alright. But Act 2 here has been fire. So let's hope we can keep it up with a good ending here to Act 2 and then solid Act 3, and then we have a mighty fine run at the end of it, if we keep it up. I'm still shocked by how little rusty I am with this game. I seriously thought it was gonna take me way longer to get back into this. LabRX, how's it going?
Take out the guard finally. I can scout from the top floor.
Here, you!
Tower's clear. Now look for a way to poison all of them. The garden path. Light defenses, plenty of cover. A straw hat. Ryuzo. Of course.
Did Charlie get sub 3 in any difficulty category? Or the easy run?
Milk.
I don't think he ever did a lethal run of the main game.
Then kill any survivors.
I think he only ever did lethal in Iggy.
Fortified defenses. Explosives. My uncle's leading us into a massacre. Now to reach the Arak without raising alarm. Better take the garden path.
Yeah, it probably was easy, because I know his record was like 301 for easy. This is one of the rare games where easy difficulty is actually slower than lethal. Or the hardest difficulty is faster than the easiest difficulty.
Now to reach their feast. Poison their drinks.
Yeah, that's probably just easy if it doesn't say lethal in the splits. But it's cool that he got it under 3 hours, that's awesome.
That's where they store the milk. Now to add the poison. Now to wait. What's happening here?
Let's kill Ryuzo.
Jin!
What's happening here?
You should have surrendered!
I won't die by your uncle's hand.
You won't stop me, Ryuzo.
Poison. I'll never forgive you. Uncle's code. You left me no choice.
Beautiful.
What's happening here?
On to Act 2. Or, sorry, Act 3.
What's happening here?
What do you want? Lord Shimura asked me to deliver sake, a reward for helping retake his home.
Very nice. Really good pace. Let's keep it up.
He's not going anywhere. Wait too long, and your friends will drink it all.
I haven't had anything but water since we got here.
Then you deserve it, my lord.
What's happening here?
A servant told me about a damaged fence near the gate. You can slip out that way. I'll distract the men.
Rumor is he'll be giving a speech outside the main keep.
Thank you, Kenji.
Is it safe? The way he killed her. He's not human.
We won't fall for that trick again.
A little close to comfort.
Sora.
Lord Sakai escaped! Search everywhere! Find him!
Anyone seen him? He may have run north. You two, on your horses. The rest of you, man the gate.
Easy.
Nice.
There he is, on the horse.
What's happening here?
What's happening here?
Mongols. Yuna. They burned everything.
Let's be careful here. It's very easy to get spotted here, and it loses a lot of time.
No weapons. I'll have to stay hidden. The storm's coming. Better find Yuna soon.
Oh, that guy is... Boy, is so scary.
No.
We made it.
Yuna's not here. What's happening here?
Really nice that that route just works.
Blood
as long as you do the movement like somewhat correctly.
They poisoned me. I can lose them in the storm.
Come on! You stupid horse!
Yuna? Is that you?
What's happening here?
Hey, my summer best is the same as the world record now. Not bad, considering this is only my second full run. Or hopefully about to be my second full run. Coming back to the game.
I think I found a better hideout. Climb up and look toward the mountain.
A hideout. Somewhere by the mountain. Jogaku's pagoda. Sheltered, defensible, and in striking distance of the Khan's stronghold.
There's only one problem. The Mongols have it.
We can fix that.
Let's get the horses. What happened to your mount?
When I escaped, the castle guards fired on us. They killed Sura.
I'm sorry. These will have to do, for now.
Make sure Yuna follows.
Are those people from Qin?
I don't know. The Mongols burned a lot of towns.
We'd only pursued their army instead of fighting each other.
Why did you surrender to your uncle?
If I didn't give myself up, everyone who followed me would have attacked the samurai and Lord Shimura. It would have been a massacre, just like the Khan
Time
wanted.
for the final stretch of the run. Gotta keep it up.
He was backed into a corner by the Mongols, by
We'll
me,
have a
by
very
his
nice
duty to
run
the
by the
Shogun.
end of it.
We can only win this war if we
Break
stand
the
together.
3-hour barrier for myself, which is
He
a huge
wanted me to be
achievement.
his son. I destroyed his dream.
By doing the right thing.
Being right doesn't always make things better.
Tell that to the people you saved. If we kill the Khan and drive the Mongols out, is there a chance your uncle will forgive you?
I don't need Lord Shimura's forgiveness.
You don't regret how things are?
Whatever happens, his forgiveness won't change who I am.
He thinks I corrupted you.
I made my own choices. Even knowing what they've cost me, I'd make them again. Even if the Shogun brands me as a traitor. We're close to Jogaku Temple.
There's a fishing camp on the lake. We could scout the temple grounds from it.
Leave the horses here. We'll go in on foot.
The woods here are thick. Good cover.
For us and the Mongols.
The safest approach to the temple might be over open ground.
Or frozen lake. Let's go!
내게 못 있어.
Tough angle.
What's happening here?
Pretty clean.
They left explosives on the ice. We can use that against them. Archers watching the lake.
They'll see us coming. Pick us off.
Let's bring them to us.
How?
Fire the signal cannon. Lure them onto the ice. Then divide and conquer. Keep watch. I'll draw them out. That will get their attention. Better get back to you now.
What?
Let's take them.
We got the bastards.
Let's get to the pagoda.
Beautiful. Good help from Yuna there as well. Finishing off the last one.
We need to plan our attack carefully.
That waterfall's frozen. Climb it. Go over the
Useful NPCs. Who would have thought? Beautiful. Let's go. That was so good. That was such a good split.
Here?
Nice. Hey Nick, welcome to the stream.
Over here.
Lord Sakai.
We could use the old road.
And yeah, when you plan out everything and all that, as you do in a speedrun, you can do the game quite quickly.
My lord, anything to offer from your hunting? Only the best for you. Worthy of a samurai.
You have my thanks.
Come back if you need anything.
What's happening here?
When we go to Camino Dage, this split went really badly in my PV, so potential to save a lot of time here. If I can do it a lot better. So we'll see how it goes. On an easy split. Get good? I'll do it. Just get good. How hard can it be? Oh, why are the Mongols right there? I guess I should go up this way. Slightly slower route, but I think I'm gonna lose time trying to ride through those Mongols. Let's play it safe.
You're welcome at our campfire, my lord.
Are you Takeshi?
This
What's
won't
happening
be like
here?
hunting wild boar. Come over here and you'll see. Mongol archers guard the gate.
What's happening here?
Yeah, that's a bug that can happen during the speedrun, if you've never seen it before. Where the dialogue bugs out and he'll say what's happening here at the beginning of or after every cutscene or every dialogue. It's a pretty funny bug to me. Just seems so random. Of course, more Mongols. Wait, what? Oh, they despawned somehow. Weird. I swear there were Mongols right there in front of me, but for some reason they despawned. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, because that works in my favor, but oh well. The Mongols have teleportation powers. Maybe that's why they were able to conquer so quickly. They could conquer the world with teleportation.
Time to head for the woodcutter camp.
Lord Sakai, up here. We may be blind, but it took hours. If we sit up here much longer, the Mongols are sure to see us.
Back away from the edge. I'll be right.
Yuna's got some interesting friends.
Let's plan our attack.
You can see inside from over here.
Nice, got the dialogue skip there.
Archers on that ridge will have a good view.
Beautiful.
And plenty of targets.
The bulk
Now,
of our force
let's
should
nail
go
the
there.
fighting.
You men with me.
If the enemy sees me, take them down.
Understood. Good luck.
Beautiful. That was really clean.
What sort of animals?
What's happening here?
Open fire on my signal.
Kill them all! Ready?
Live. Crap. Ah, they got him. Damn it.
That came from the southern gate. Yuna! get over there. Let's get a look at the bridge.
There's the...
Reinforcements on the way!
Finally got here! Don't get too close! They'll see me! I'm trying to...
You should have waited for...
That was close.
The fort
Really
is ours,
nice.
my lord.
My lord. Is everyone all right? What's happening here?
That's a really good cameo, doggy. Beautiful. I was gonna save more time, but oh well, it's fine. It's fine.
What's happening here?
It's good to have some extra hands around here.
What's happening here?
Why would the Khan come up here?
He'll sail for our mainland. Attack it, just like he did here. This is our last chance to stop him.
These flowers.
The same ones I used to make my poison.
Mongols have been here picking them.
To use against us.
Did we do the right thing at your uncle's castle?
I was too eager to stop the Khan.
I couldn't have known he'd learn from you.
There was always a risk. Now our people may suffer even more.
You're right. We need to kill you. Soon.
We can't get in the front, but we could climb around the cliff.
Sneak in through the back. Lead the way.
What's happening here? We'll scout Port Izumi from the top of the lighthouse.
Right behind you. Over
What's
here.
happening here? Let's find our plan of attack. The harbor master's estate. The Khan may have taken it for himself.
Close to the docks. And his fleet. Makes sense.
See how the birds are circling?
Like they're scared of something on its way.
The storm. Preparing to fly inland for shelter. We could place archers there.
Force the Mongols to fight uphill?
Khotan would send horsemen to outflank us. The Mongols left that area empty.
Too open. Can't defend it.
But a good place for an ambush. That ridge has an open sightline to the Mongol fleet.
Imagine what we could do to their ships if we had our own watchers.
What's happening here?
Here!
Not much left to go now.
Okay.
I've got some good news.
What's happening here? There. Let's hope my uncle reads it.
I'm not letting you leave without a good horse.
My armor will dull the Mongols' weapons.
I can't replace what you lost. But give one of these a chance.
Easy there. It's all right. I'm a friend.
What will you name this one?
Kaze, swift as the wind.
Good choice. How will you get inside your uncle's castle?
I grew up there, and I still remember every hidden path through those old walls. Even as a boy, Lord Shimura couldn't keep up with me.
Time for the underwear mission. Let's believe it or not, wearing this outfit is actually useful in the speedrun. Because you get a big stealth bonus against enemies that are not Mongol. Hey, Abbott.
Uncle.
Weekend's been pretty chill so far.
What's happening here? What's happening here?
And since we have to sneak through a lot of samurai right now, this outfit just really helped a lot.
If I attack the gods, it will prove I'm the monster they think I am.
Because apparently when you're only wearing your underwear, you get a stealth bonus. I'm sure that works in real life too.
I could use my grappling hook under the bridge, or find a way to make sure I'm not seen.
Almost a little too sideways there. Some clean skip to the roof. Hey Craig, how's it going? And thanks for the good luck. A little too close to comfort there. Yeah, get up here quick. Very nice.
What's happening here?
Yeah, I saw the Spyro map for Stray. It's actually really good.
What's happening here?
Okay.
What took you so long?
What's happening here?
Alright. 3 more splits to go. So far so good. But yeah, there's seem to be a lot of interesting mods for Stray already. They have gotten really popular. popular than I really thought it was gonna be. I guess they did have a lot of marketing, and they released
only the best
at a time of year where not really anything else is coming out. And obviously the boost from being on PlayStation Plus. Be right back. Going to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. You have to wait for Yuna here, so you got time to go to the bathroom. I was able to download and play straight through PlayStation Plus. That's how I played it.
This is it.
It's not just cloud.
Yep.
I think you had the option to go cloud, but I downloaded it and played it.
Now.
Alright, let's go. Can easily choke the run here.
Mongols
so
are coming.
it's
We'll
gonna
cut
clean
down
ending.
anyone who gets through.
Make sure this is the sub 3.
This is for my son!
Watch your back,
Move and get behind them!
Take the fight to them. Forward.
Who's alive?
More Mongols up there.
Charge them, or they'll pin us
There's a
down!
girl was fighting
Push
one.
them back.
Kill them all!
Ale!
It's a bad head.
Hitting me.
Our plan worked.
Just had to hit me.
What's happening here?
To stay. Dasha!
Take it to a rooftop. Figure out how to find the cart.
Here, you. Yagyum Hatsimo. Just ready. Beach bus. Oi, we don't get to have that.
That watchtower is perfect. You can see the whole camp from there.
Chiharo, away. Just ready.
What's happening here? Just have to reach the manor house.
Let me play this a little safe.
Der Mumbai Starla. Osho! Osho! Sipsiket bir hiç bas.
What's happening here?
I will avenge the people of Tsushima. Vengeance! Finish him off!
So good.
Cut him down!
Gotta do the great menuing there.
Strike! Kill them!
Beautiful. Perfect.
And another will.
Nice.
What's happening here? What's happening here?
Yo, Seth, or another mod, if you're here, would you do a 2-minute poll about Kimura?
Khan is dead.
Do we
His army
spare
is still
or
here.
kill him?
And when they're gone,
Last run, or yesterday's run, we did
We start new lives.
choose to kill him,
my new life would be.
in case anybody wants that to influence their vote.
Bring hope to our people. Fear to the Mongols.
And be hunted by
And also, I just want to point
Anyone
out,
can
it doesn't
change
matter
someone's
which option
mind.
we pick, both are equally fast, because they happen after the run is over. So don't worry about that. So you guys can vote on which ending we'll get in the game. It looks like living is winning this time.
What's happening here?
So you guys can choose the ending.
Lord Shimura isn't here. I'll wait for him on the dock.
And enjoy how beautiful this game is. So it looks like here, unless I mess up really badly on Shimura, this should be sub 3.
What's happening here?
What's
Were you
happening
in the
here?
Ghost of Tsushima?
Yes. The Shogun asked me to train his warriors to fight the Mongols.
And you guys have chosen the living
Won't give
option.
up until they've conquered all of Japan.
Some would call it the ghost ending and not the samurai ending, but fair enough.
I hoped we would face together as father
You
and
guys
son.
have decided.
You can still remarry, start a new family.
Yes. I suppose I can. Looks like he could use a push.
Here, let us help you.
Do not trouble yourselves, my lord.
Nonsense.
You can't do it alone.
You are much too kind.
What's happening here?
We won variety. That's fair. I mean, I did say we had the other option yesterday, so that's probably why the other people
Thank
voted
you, my lord.
to go in a different
What's
direction.
happening here? I don't have an army.
Every day, more people flock to your cause. The Shogun is concerned. I am concerned.
You have nothing to fear.
When the new clans arrive, people bow to their samurai, or betray them in the name of the ghost.
I won't let them do that. They'll listen to me.
You openly defied me, Jin. My most trusted warrior. You taught our people to disobey their leaders. What makes you think your followers will obey you? It's enough riding. Walk with me, Jin.
As you wish. My family's cemetery.
The resting place of 7 generations of Sakai, including your mother.
And my father.
We must pay our respects.
Alright, time for a quick little haiku and then a fight, and then we are done.
Hands that shape the world.
Alright, let's not mess it up. Nice and clean here.
Divides our souls.
Anybody who's ever had to write haikus in their school time? Alright, here we go.
What's happening here?
I can't feel the Shogun.
The wounds dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse. I don't want to hurt you. You want revenge. A failure.
This is not my revenge. This is not my revenge. Die!
What's happening here?
GG 258.34. Let's go. Sub 3. My first ever sub 3 run. Not the first to do it, but first time I've done it. Let's go. What a nice Act 2 and Act 3 in this run. Honestly, a shame Act 1 wasn't better. Lost a lot of time in Act 1. But Act 2 and Act 3 were clean.
The ghost will be hunted for the rest of his days.
I know.
Really nice run. $258.34, very nice. Awesome. So we got sub 3 and now we only like a minute and 35 seconds of world record. That world record will happen soon, I'm pretty sure. Which would be awesome. Have my first official record in Ghost of Tsushima. I guess technically, even though it's not official, I did claim the record of fastest PS4 time, but getting close to having the actual record, which is nice. So I can definitely cut a minute and a half more, for sure. So we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. But GG on this run, really awesome. Let's quickly look at the splits here. Go through the run. You can see Act 1, all the red splits were in Act 1. Warrior's Code was solid. Sensei Ishikawa was good, but I could still do 5 seconds better on Ishikawa, because I didn't notice I'd killed all of them. I didn't see the objective update, so it took a little time to restart from save, so can save some time there. Lady Masako was pretty bad. Had a really slow fight with Masako, and then I also accidentally investigated the wrong thing in the house, which caused a bit of time as well, so yeah, not great. Kenji got a little slowed down on the way to Kenji because one of the objectives didn't trigger, so I had to quickly turn around and hit it again. Azuma Bay was solid though, and lost the second on it, but it was pretty solid. Straw Hats was really good too. Oriha had a really good fight at the lighthouse, but the boat section was pretty slow. So lots of time to save in the boat section there. Komatsu was basically perfect. It was really well done. Iron Hook was terrible. I died because I got like stun locked and everything. Can save a lot of time there. Courtyard was really good. Could have been slightly faster in a few sections, but honestly pretty good. Castle Canada was basically perfect. New Horizon was pretty slow. I forget what happened on New Horizon, but I remember something really bad happened. Oh yeah, there was one guy was alive in a really unfortunate spot that I had to chase and kill, which lost a good amount of time, and then cleaning up the final Mongol warriors at the end was a little show, and I think Shimura was also slow in the beginning, so can save a lot of time there. Omugiko was solid. Mitsudage was perfect. Mitsudage was really good. Yarikawa was a bit slow. I couldn't fast barrel because one of the Mongols was still alive after Mitsudage, so that's why I lost time there. The Coward was good, but I can definitely still do it faster. But a really nice split. The Ghost lost some time to a guy that was still alive at the gates, but everything else was good. Omi Village, a little slow right there. I think I got stuck on a few things on the way there, so just need some cleaner lines riding to there. Yuriko was basically perfect. Reckoning was really good as well. Could be slightly faster still, I think. Castle Shimura was really good too. Borderline perfect Shimura there. Darkness was also basically perfect, I think. Escape could be a little faster. Had to slow down a little bit at the end to avoid getting spotted. Yukago was perfect. Kamino Dage was almost perfect. It was really good, but the fight with all the guys on the horses could be a little cleaner there. But otherwise it was really good. Lighthouse was really good. Jitsu's Heart was really good. About Izumi, I died to one of the shield guys, which lost me some time, and then in order to make sure I had enough resolve, I switched to the Kensei armor in order to make sure the Khan fight was not gonna screw me. So I can save some time on that, for sure. Khan was more or less perfect, I think, and Lord Shimura was perfect, so yeah. Really good Act 2 and 3 in this run, but so much time to save in Act 1 and then a few individual splits in 2 and 3 that can be cleaned up. So yeah, really awesome, really nice run. And I got sub 3, but I'll definitely keep pushing it till I have the record. So yeah, GG.